I'm finally going to be reading the book that everyone's been talking about. Recently, a new TV series came out, and you may have been able to guess it. It is Every Summer After by Carley Fortune. I am about 10,000 years behind on this book, so I'm going to give this book a go, and I thought I would bring you along with me just to see what my thoughts and feelings were about the book. I am going to be going into this book blind. I don't know anything about what happens in it. My guess is that it's something to do with summer. I mean, based on the title, I think that's probably quite an educated guess. Let's read Every Summer After together. So I am about 57 pages into Every Summer After now, so I'm on chapter 6. I'm really enjoying this book so far. If you haven't read it, it's kind of split into two different storylines, but it's the same character. We have Persephone, who she had some difficulty at school, and her parents went to this little lakeside village almost to get away for the summer breaks, and there she met two boys called Sam and Charlie, I believe his brother is called. So that is the storyline that's kind of back in the past. And then you also have now, which is Persephone a few years later, and basically she's had a call to say that Sam's mum has passed away, so she is now travelling back to the lakeside city from where she grew up, and she hasn't been there for years because what seems like she broke up with Sam, or her and Sam broke up, and we don't know the reason as to why yet, but we've just met Sam in kind of real time now, and they kind of started talking like nothing had ever happened. And she said to him, Sam, I'm really sorry. And then he started being a bit off with her. So I'm really curious to see kind of what happened between them and what broke that down. He said to her, like, how did you find out about my mum? And she said, oh, your brother called me. And he said, of course he did. So I'm like kind of sensing that there's something that's happened between his brother and her, whether that's romantic or something else, I'm not too sure yet, but it's a really good book. It's really easy to get into. I haven't picked up a book in a little while, and I wanted something a bit different to Abby Jimenez because she was kind of taking over my life. So I'm really glad I picked this up. The cover's really cool as well. Like when you're reading the book, it makes sense as to why the cover's like that. And I absolutely love when the cover has relevance to kind of what's going on in the book. So I'm going to carry on reading now. I've got ages to go yet, but I'm really enjoying it and I can't wait to see what happens next. So I am now about 110 pages into Every Summer After by Carley Fortune. I'm really enjoying this book. I love all the ones from when they're younger, like you've got chapters from now and chapters from when they're younger, and it's really nice just seeing the playfulness and just kind of kids being kids and how their kind of friendship formed over time. I think that's really nice to see. We've just got to a chapter now where they are drinking in a bar together and she's found out that he's got a girlfriend. So obviously that's kind of kicked her in the stomach, I think, a little bit. She's definitely not very happy about that. But he has gone round the next day and asked her to go over. So somehow, I don't know if I'm right, but I don't think they're going to last. I think his current girlfriend, who is a lawyer, can't see her being around for the whole book, if I'm honest. But who knows? It might completely throw me off guard. He might stay with her. But based on their connection and the spark that they have between them, I can't see them not getting back together, which obviously we're always rooting for the two main characters, so I hope that they end up back together, but I hope that his current girlfriend does something for them to justify breaking up, because obviously we don't want him to really be mean or upset the current girlfriend, but she's gotta go. I'm sorry. I'm going to carry on reading now. I'm hoping to finish this today because it's a Sunday and I have nothing else planned. So in my eyes, that means this should be completely finished by the end of the day. But we shall see, and I'll come back to you with another update. I'm back and I'm now on page 210. So I'm got just under 100 pages left of the book. One thing that I found about this book is that it's quite like nostalgic. I don't know, I think because I'm really lucky to be where I live. I've got the sea really close by me, but we've also got a lot of rivers where you can go kind of when it's sunny and things. So I think a lot of it's quite nostalgic, and it's one of the elements that I really like about the book. Like the setting is only really at this one lake house, but yeah, it's just a lovely story. Like it's really nice to get to see the characters get to know each other. It's getting to the point now when they were younger where I think the relationship became a little bit tricky because Sam didn't want to be in a relationship with her while he was focusing on his like education and things. He wanted to wait for the right time. So then she's got another boyfriend who's a little bit older than her, and Sam's clearly very jealous. She spent a night in his bed with him. Nothing crazy happened. They did kiss though, and his mum was like, mm-mm, if she's sleeping over, you need to be in separate rooms. I get the sense that something's going to make me sad in this book because a lot of it's been really happy and, like you said, nostalgic, bringing back all their childhood memories, and we've not really seen much about what's happened. I do still feel like the older brother may have something to do with it because he always makes comments about Percy and just the way she's looking, like being complimentary to her, but then that makes Sam jealous. And when Persephone's met Sam again when she's older, it's been about 12 years since they've last had contact, and she went inside to get a drink. Charlie was there, the older brother, and him and Sam started arguing about something. So I'm not sure what started the argument. And Persephone seems to be of the understanding that it was her fault, whatever reason they fell out. So I've got 100 pages left. I'm hoping that I'm going to find out what's happened because I know that it's a book of 5, or it's a series of, I think there's 5 books, and I want to know what happened in this one. So I'm going to carry on reading now, and hopefully I don't end up in tears by the end of it because I'm enjoying it so far. But it has been very happy, and that scares me. So I wasn't expecting to come back with an update so soon. I thought I was going to be updating when the book's finished. But I'm on page 266, and what's happened to Sam? I'm sorry, but this man has turned horrible. Not horrible, I think that's a bit dramatic, but he's gone away to uni. He didn't tell her that he was going, and then he's hanging out with loads of gals, drinking all the time, and not responding to her. Whereas Charlie, the night like the older brother, has been really nice to her, and why am I kind of rooting for him? I don't really want her and Sam turned up together if that's the way he treated her. I don't obviously know what's happened. I'm waiting like a little bit. I've not got much left, so I will find out kind of why they ended. But from what it seems like she's been apologizing the whole book, saying I'm sorry. Um, I need to tell you why. So I found out that he proposed to her, and she said no. I'm guessing something's happened with her and Charlie, but I'm like, I'm not being funny. He wasn't exactly being very nice. I think Sam's being very selfish. He's like putting a hold on it because he needs to work on himself. Fair enough, whatever. But why string her along for all this time? And why like make that decision last minute, if that makes sense? I don't know. Like, I've not really had this feeling in the book where like it's kind of put me off him completely. Like, why is he being so just selfish and disrespectful to her? Um, I'm not a fan of this man at the moment. Like when he wrote her an email saying like I understand it when he sent her the email and said like I'm struggling to focus, but like that's not her fault, and you then cutting off all contact with her, but then still being able to go out and party and drink and all this stuff doesn't seem very fair. It seems like a cop out to me. So I'm going to read the last. How many pages is there altogether? There's 304 pages, and I'm on 266. I've got just under 40 pages left. I'm just praying either he sorts his shite out or something happens with Charlie because I kind of like that man, and Sam's really put me off. He knew. Didn't him and Delilah bump into each other at uni? I swear, if this has been like some back and forwards thing. How does he know? I'm really scared that Delilah's told him, and then, well, no, because she didn't really fancy Sam. She always fancied Charlie, unless she did it to get back at Charlie. I mean, I'm just making guesses at the moment. Hopefully, Sam and Delilah haven't, but I can't see this getting solved now. I mean, it was 15 or 13 years ago at this point, but surely if you slept with his brother, you can't go back to him. I'm kind of rooting for Charlie anyways, to be honest. Like, he's been there for her, he's always been kind to her, never. But then he knew that she was upset about Sam and kind of took advantage of her in that way. But I mean, I don't even know what to think at this point. I've only got like 10 pages left. I also found out that the book isn't like, it's just the one book, and then there's like two standalones, and then I think it's the fourth book that is related to these, but it's the other brother. So my assumption is that's going to be Charlie, but well, I pretty much know that's going to be Charlie, but I don't know. I don't really want her and Sam to end up together. It doesn't seem like a good decision, if you ask me. Oh, don't tell me I got it right. Oh, okay, he didn't sleep with her. So I've just finished. I loved the book. I absolutely loved the book. But I know that they didn't technically cheat, but that trope, I just don't think for me. I think for me as a person, I'm very, very big on loyalty. And although it's not technically cheating, like, I don't understand how you can come back together after something so significant. Um, I'm a bit lost for words. Like, I loved the book. I absolutely loved the book. And I'm glad that Charlie's going to be getting a book because I really like his character. He kind of feels like he was like, I don't know whether he actually like loved Percy. Do you know what I mean? Like, it probably was more of a fling kind of thing, but he was kind of used in this situation. Like, she thought that Sam was cheating on her, so she kind of just took advantage of that almost. Will they last in 5 years' time, 10 years' time? I don't know about that. Like, obviously they're best friends and they get on really well, but for me, like, when somebody cheats or when you betray someone like that, I don't know, the feeling or the trust is never there. So that kind of spoiled it a little bit for me. Like, it's not even like it was like a stranger, like it was literally his brother. um I would recommend people to read it. I'd probably rate it like, it would have been a good four and a half, like a good 4.5 stars, I think. But because of the fact that she slept with his brother, it's gone down to like a 3.5, because I don't have that giddy, excited feeling. Do you know what I mean? I kind of feel like, oh, if I just spoiled it a little bit for me. But I loved the writing. I think Carley Fortune is a really fantastic writer. I can't wait to read more of her books. Just please, girl, don't have any more like sleeping with siblings, because I don't know, just spoils it for me, which makes me feel really sad because I really, really enjoyed the book. If you have stayed this far, thank you so much for watching my channel. I will link the book in the description so that you can go and purchase it if you would like to. As always, I'm so grateful for everybody who joins my channel, and I will see you again for another video very soon. Bye!